This merger is 2 years in the making since October of 2021 between Trump's SPAC, Digital World, and Truth Social's parent company. Can you walk us through that merger and why have there been so many bumps in the road?
Um, well, Trump's business dealings are never easy. They announced in October 2021 that this SPAC, which is basically a holding company that had launched earlier in the year, was planning to acquire Trump Media and Technology Group, which is the owner of Truth Social, as you said. And they have to go through some due diligence on this whole process before a merger can take place. But there've been several issues. Most notably that the Digital World made a settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission, admitting that it made material misrepresentations in its pre-IPO filings by failing to disclose that it already knew it was going to pursue Trump Media and Technology Group. Now, in a SPAC, it's not supposed to have any plans. It's supposed to just be empty. It's an open vessel. It's Moby Dick, whatever you want it to be. And then eventually it will figure out what it's gonna buy. There was all sorts of internal documents apparently that the SEC got a hold of that said, no, that wasn't the case. They always knew they were going to do this. So they've agreed to pay an $18 million penalty for that one to the SEC if the merger does go through. The other issue they've had is that one of their board members or former board members, the SEC is charged with insider trading of the securities, and two other people are being charged with that. That case is in the very early stages right now. And then the other big news that came along recently was that the investors had backed out. They were originally looking for $1 billion. They got $1 billion worth of commitments from investors, but investors had walked away from $467 million of that, saying, you know what, not going to go ahead and back this. So at that point, Trump Media Technology Group has gone ahead and said, you know what, we're going to start over. We're going to refund the other $533 million, and we'll start fresh. So yeah, not really a smooth road here to a merger.
$467 million. That is close to $500 million. Why did they back out?
They were confident in what's going on here. They didn't specify reasons. They didn't have to provide that. It's not public, but I don't think it's a stretch to imagine that it has something to do with 2 years of financial statements needing to be redone, and also just the fact that the merger has taken this long. I think that the expectation with the SPAC is it's not going to take this long. You're putting your money in it, and you'll probably get a return selling your initial purchase early on, and not just have to let the SPAC sit on it for 2 years. And similarly, the SPAC is it was trading at 72 as the high, and it's down to about $15 now.
Yeah, Digital World lost in the neighborhood of $200 million in stock purchase deals. Is that because investors pulled out?
It's not helping. I mean, I don't know exactly the reason. If any sort of financial analysis, they'll watch the stock market news. They'll always give you some sort of reason why. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's probably a combination of all of those things. It could also have to do with the fact that maybe Truth Social isn't picking up as much as people expected it to. So there are all sorts of possibilities there.